What's up, kings, queens, and everything between? Welcome back to another episode, One Time for a Good Time. And, today I picked up the mic and I wanted to talk about many things, many topics. Something has happened to someone close to me, and I realized that when someone is at their lowest in life, the world keeps spinning. The world continues to revolve. I remember when things that have happened in my personal life, you know, so, traumatic, that put me in a downward spiral, the world kept moving, and of course it's that saying, nothing revolves around you. You aren't the main character of the story. It isn't about you. But to a lot of us, all we have is ourselves. And when this person, came out and said, I'm going through it, this is the worst moment of my life, and I don't know if I can make it through it. I don't know if I have that support system to keep pushing. And I realized, and I thought to myself, wow, I know exactly where this person is at, but it's not affecting me. And I had to sit down as a person and think, how many people in this planet are at that moment in their lives where something has happened to them, and this is their absolute downfall, but everybody just keeps going around them. you know I come on here and I talk about very important topics. I talk about insecurities, depression, mental health, whatever, body dysmorphia, all that stuff. But sometimes you think none of this matters. Like, in the long run, none of this fucking matters. Because we're all going to get to the point, like, yeah, I could talk about insecurities all the time. I could talk about what gaslighting is, what toxic relationships is, what, XYZ is. But none of this matters because we're going to get to a point in our lives where something's going to happen and we're going to look back and think, why did I stress over that? Why did I think about that? Why did I let that control my life? I was going to talk about, could the world ever get over being insecure? Could we ever get to a point where everyone was genuinely happy? People weren't looking at each other and comparing themselves to others or feeling like they were less than. And my conclusion to that was no. To the day we die, to the next century, to the century after that, people will always be insecure. People will always be going through something. Because you know why? There's somebody or something in society that's going to say something's wrong with you. There's somebody in your life that's going to put this image into your head that you're this and that you should be this, or that you're doing something wrong, or you're not worth it, or and it's like, none of this fucking matters anymore. You understand what I'm saying? But when I think about all the people in my life, and to this day that said, I'm not going to make it, or I'm this, or I'm lazy, or I'm not a good person, or what I'm doing is not worth it, or I need to focus on something else. It does not fucking matter, because your life is your life and you need to grab it by the horns and take control of it. I talked to two people yesterday that lost their parents. Two people. And to see how gone they were, to see how this is the worst moment in their life and they need to pull themselves out of it. I said, right now, to them, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. And we're sitting around here thinking about X, Y, and Z. Do I look good? Or does this outfit make me look? Am I too this? Am I too? It's like, are we thinking as a society? Are we thinking about the right things? Right now, I don't have an idea of, let's make a topic on this. Right now, it's like, I just want to be happy and nice to anybody I meet. Because after talking to those people yesterday, I realized that millions of more people are in that situation right now and probably have no one to go to confide in, probably has nobody to go to be themselves. Because what happens? The world keeps moving. The world is selfish. And I'm not saying, oh my God, the world needs to stop and cater to these people and hold them down and love them. But no, we need, as a society, we need to open up our eyes. And we need to actually look at the problems, like the actual fucking problems that are going on in this world. Look at Haiti right now. Afghan, look at what is actually going on. And I'm not talking about that fake clout bullshit. I'm not talking about posting a picture on your Instagram story with a heart, or posting, saying much love, prayers up. Fuck all that. Because I know half of y'all people out there posting all that shit, y'all don't care. Y'all are just trying to be on the train. And it's like, no, post this shit because you truly care about these people. People are losing their lives. People have lost their homes. People are really going through it in life right now. And I feel like so many people either want to capitalize off of someone's misery, or just seem like they're a good person so they can get more people on their side. We are in a situation right now, including the pandemic, where people are going through the worst times of their lives. And I feel like us as a society, we are not talking about the right things. We are not looking at the right things. Yes, mental health is extremely fucking important. Extremely. But some things that I'm talking about, like being insecure and all that, that has nothing to do about the existential crisis that is going on in other places, or that is going on in people's personal lives. I feel like we need to step up and actually show that as a society, as humanity, that we can open up our hearts and truly care about something. Not care about it because it will give us 1,000 likes. Not care about it because it will warm people's hearts. But care about it because we can help these people. And we can make a difference in somebody's life just by opening up an ear. By going to these people and saying, how can I help you? What can I do different? What can we do? Let's get together. Let's put our heads together and make a difference for the country, for the world. But let's make the world a better place. Like right now, just right now in our lives, that Starbucks drink that you had the other day does not fucking matter. Those pictures you took does not matter. That boyfriend that broke up with you because he wanted a so-called better girl, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter no more. Because I promise you, you're going to grow out of every fucking situation that you think is stressful, that you think is hard right now in your life. And I do the same thing. I don't want to come off as hypocritical. I am taking accountability for myself. I do the same thing. Like, I stress over the smallest shit. And then later on in life, realize, why the fuck was I stressing over that? Why was I putting my time and energy into that? I do it too. So I'm not trying to put myself on this high pedestal that I'm this great person and I don't think about, thigh fat, or I don't think about, am I eating too much, or etc., etc. I do it too. But I am getting to a point in my life where I'm seeing that shit is going on. And none of that right now means anything. That girl staring at me across the room means nothing right now. The thoughts that are making me feel like I'm a bad person means nothing, because I'm not. At the end of the day, you know who the fuck you are. If you know you're a good person, if you know you feel good about yourself, even if you are in a situation where you don't know, stop listening to people. This is exactly what's wrong with the world. We keep putting these false ideologies out, trying to make people feel bad about themselves, trying to make people question who the fuck they are. Be who you are and go out there and help these people. Go out there and share resources and make a change in someone's life. It's not important right now. Right now in our life, it is not important to wonder why I cannot get in a pair of six jeans, or why I cannot fit in this. As you get older in life, you realize this isn't something that should have been on my mind at the time it was on our mind. The things we think is the worst things in our lives is not the worst things in our lives. And I'm not trying to take away from anybody's pain right now. I'm not trying to dismiss or disregard what anyone is going through, but I'm saying if you are in a position right now to do something more and to think about something more positive and help more people right now in your life, please do that. I'm not saying everything you are thinking is stupid and we need to disregard that, but I'm just saying if you are one of those people out there that are fake giving love and are just doing this for clout or whatever, stop. Actually help somebody. It doesn't take that much to just get out there and do something positive and worthwhile. Stop looking at analytics. Stop looking at the algorithm. Stop looking at how can I get another 20 followers or how can I get another 30 followers. Do what's right. Because right now in society, we are in a time where everything is on a decline. Everything is falling apart. And we need to come together and pull each other in and be like, I got you. I'm going to hold you now. We're going to be good. We're going to get through this. Because right now as a world, we need this from each other. We need that support system. We need that friendship. We need that ear, that shoulder to cry on. What you thought yesterday, or those small things, those shoes not fitting, it's not important. It would not be important in the next 10 years. It's not going to be important in the next 20 years. So let's do something that's going to make an impact. And that's what I want to come on here and talk about. I can't keep coming on here talking about shit that I know that I don't care about anymore, or I know that once you get over it, it won't make any more sense. I need something that's going to be life-changing. And this is all I can give you guys. Go out there and help somebody. I don't care if it's yourself. I don't care if it's somebody across the world, somebody down the street, somebody you know, but help somebody today and actually do something productive and worthwhile. I feel like so many of us are getting to a point where we are just wasting our lives away, and like subconsciously and consciously, where we're sitting around, or we're thinking we're doing something, or we're thinking we're taking up too much space on this earth, or we feel like we're not enough. But everybody on this earth has a purpose. Everybody on this earth has something they need to do. I'm not saying you need to be the next Martin Luther King Jr. or you need to be the next big thing, but you need to be something important in your life. You understand what I'm trying to say? You need to be something important in your life. And that's all that matters. The message I'm trying to get across is that at the end of this road, I want every single one of you to look back and say, I did something meaningful. I did something that helped somebody. I did something that made me feel good. The moment you realize that you're not the main character and it's not all about you, and that this is a group thing and a group activity, you'll think differently. We all have voices. We all have something to say. We all have something on our mind that we need to get out there. I don't care if you have to talk to the homeless. I don't care if you want to talk about pets or whatever, but talk about something meaningful and help somebody. We need each other right now. We really do. And all that other bullshit, all that other the petty shit, the beefing and drama and all that, it's not important. It would never be important. Do something that's going to change somebody's life. That's all I ask. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.